Previously on A Timely Murder. Who was us? I can admit it, I was thrown for a loop. I never expected Rick Zanzone to be working with a crew. But should I have expected it? As officials, we do work in crews every week. Perhaps I just wasn't looking deep enough. So at the meeting, there must have been other people involved with Rick Zanzone. There were 5 other people in the video who looked like they could be involved. My goal was to suss out each one of them and determine who was and who wasn't involved. I immediately noticed this man, Doug Stevens, staring at the camera as if he's got a secret to tell. Look at that face. It's almost like he's looking into the camera and saying, I know what's going to happen next, and there's nothing you can do about it.
That's the most important thing.
Look at the pure joy on this man's face. This isn't the face of a man who's just seen one of his friends fall and possibly hurt himself. This is the joy of a man who has seen a plan that's gone across decades finally come to fruition. How could it be anything else? How could someone laugh like this if not for something that was planned for years finally coming through? Of course, this isn't the first time that Doug Stevens has had something like this happen to one of his friends. Watching this play how Doug Stevens almost wills these players to take out one of his so-called friends. And after this happens, does Doug Stevens come over to see if his friend is okay? No, he gets close enough and then just walks away, much like he walked away from Dealey Plaza. It seemed like it was time to update our big board. At this point, it was obviously clear that Rick Zanzone had help. The question was Doug Stevens that help? I give you a resounding yes. Doug Stevens, the planner, was there as well. Yet something from the video caught my attention. As I was editing this video, something stuck in my mind. In editing the video, there was something about Doug Stevens' braying laughter that just didn't sit right, so I listened to it, and I invite you to listen to it now. Did you hear it? Let me play it again at half speed. I could tell there was some sort of sound disturbance in the laugh, the praying laughter of Doug Stevens, so I decided to enhance the audio and dig further and see what I could find. I dropped the speed down to 1/4. I took out the bass, I raised the treble, I moved out the reverb, I took out the ting and revibe, and when I slowed it down and took everything else out, I found this. And now, my friends, I have never done this, but if you have children listening or those faint of heart, beware, because this audio is shocking. I will now play to you the sound clip that I found buried in Doug Stevens' braying laughter.
We